Hey Gary, I'm not sure the best way to get down here.
Just go down.
Take a ride on this.
Yep.
I'm not... Mr. Gilbert! Oh my goodness. Mr. Gilbert.
Safety first.
Safety first. Here at the Wood Enthusiasts, we like to always consider safety first opportunities because that's what we should do.
They are the Wood Enthusiasts.
Well, hey, why don't you guys come along with me and we go for a little drive and take a look at some of my favorite trees. Hey, Mr. Gilbert, why don't you jump on back? Let's go for a little ride together. And don't forget your camera. Okay, let's start this thing up. Oh, Mr. Gilbert. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Gilbert, look at the mulberry. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, Mr. Gilbert? Yep. Oh, Mr. Gilbert, look at the whole forest of birch tree. Some people think that those are aspen, but they're not. Nope. Oh, look at the walnut. Oh, let's take a... Look at the walnut. Gorgeous. Look at that giant maple tree. One of my favorite trees of all time. And that's a hard maple. You can tell because it's so rigid.
Keep fit with Gary Gilbert the third.
First thing you're going to want to do is move that body back and forth, and swing, and swing, and swing. So back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, and forth, oh, back and forth. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. So you're going to want to pick this up. So. Hurt myself. Back and forth. Back. If that doesn't work, you're just going to go back and forth. Back and forth. So this one is going to work your hands. And what I like to say is work those hands. Eat more hands. So forward, back. You're going to want to do that with the legs. If it gets stuck, you give it a little forward, and you give it a haul, and you pinch. So.
This is uncomfortable. This is an uncomfortable conversation. So thanks again for joining us, because as we kind of consider what we're going to be doing in the future, we're kind of thinking about things that we want to work on. And some of those things are web series and things like on the internet. I don't know which one of you guys did that, but I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I've asked you guys a number of times not to throw those basketballs at my head, and this is the last time. If I find out that's Paul, I'll tell you right now, Martha's gonna rock, because I'm sick of this. This is supposed to be a professional set. No one even cares anymore. I'm a subpar celebrity. And you guys are gonna throw basketballs at my head like it's some sort of stupid prank? Nobody even cares if we're on a professional set. We're trying to film a series. This is enough. Where's my machete? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you guys right now. If you don't... This is ridiculous is what this is. I'll tell you, I've had enough of this. This is bullshit. Hey, Paul, Mr. Gilbert, where's Paul? Hey, Mr. Gilbert, where's Paul?
Yeah, where I really started to love wood was probably when I was about 13 and a half months. I would crawl on my great Oma's floor, rough, uneven, unfinished, pine, splintered floor. Really, I would crawl along that on that ground, and I would just scrape my hand. It hurt, and my great Oma had great feet. What it did is it gave me an appreciation for wood, because it provided durability, stability to a home. It let you know that it's not something that you can mess with. You need to know how to treat it. And so from a very young age, I learned to rub my wood. I coined the term rub fresh, I guess. And what that is you would rub the wood, take a 40 grit will do, and you get the undertones of the wood. You get a smoothness. And my Oma just didn't realize that, I guess. But I later went to her place and I sanded all the floors. And that's just when I really started to appreciate wood, yeah.
Watch out for that deers. Whoa! Watch out for the turtle. Whoa! Oh, look at those trees. Look at that coniferous forest. You know how I know they're coniferous, Mr. Gilbert?
No, how, Larry?
All those trees are producing cones. Well, wouldn't you know about Jenga? Jenga rating is a way that people rank the hardness and density of a wood. Now, you see, what they do is they rate wood depending on how it resists to dense and wear. Different resistance will offer us different Jenga ratings, and some of the hardest woods in the world have Jenga ratings, and some of the softer woods are actually significantly low. And that's how we get our Jenga ratings. So when you hear the word Jenga, don't think of the game where you're pulling out the blocks. Think of hardness of wood. Sometimes when Mr. Gilbert's being stubborn, I'll say, hey, your head is a Jenga 7000, and it's just the kind of way of saying, you're being a bit of a hard head, being a bit stubborn. And that's kind of some of the funny terminology that us in the wood enthusiast community like to use. Now, some of you might find this really interesting, but one of the tests they use for Jenga is they take a little silver ball, kind of like a ball bearing type thing, and they test how much pressure it'll take for that ball to dent into a piece of wood 0.04444444 inches. Part of that test is they shoot a ball with a certain amount of pressure, and that pressure will determine the Jenga rating, okay? So when it actually dents the wood to a certain degree, which is 0.444444 inches, that's how they'll look at the pressure used, they'll look at the wood, and they'll kind of measure the density that way, and that's how it gets its Jenga rating.
Mr. Clutterbugs walking through the forest, watering trees, even though they don't need it. Mr. Clutterbugs.
Hey guys, here for another moisture measure. I'm actually overseas. I'm over in France right now, and I'm here with a French oak tree. Beautiful. I'm trying to fit in, trying to make some friends. The guys here kind of wear striped tight shirts, so just trying to make some friends here. Hopefully we can have a good friendship. But I'm looking at these oak trees here. They're actually extremely well hydrated. The French know their water. Have you ever had French bottled water? What they've been doing is using that French bottled water to water these oak trees. Just look at that French oak leaf. Very well hydrated. You can tell. I was looking at the bark earlier. They're perfect. Did a soil suckle just earlier. It's fantastic. This is a proper acorn. It looks good. It looks right. It looks proper. Nothing wrong with that. But some of the acorns that fall on the ground, right over here, they get a little more dehydrated, as you can tell. So what you want to do with these hydration, to help the hydration so that this becomes an oak tree, because but it's basically, in a nutshell, it's an oak tree. So what you want to do is you just actually pop it in your mouth, you keep it there for about 4 or 5 hours, and then later on you can go ahead and plant it. So I'm going to leave that in there for about 4 or 5 hours, be on my way, try to make some more friends, and we'll see you guys later. Have a great day.
Fun fact. F-U-N-5. You think you know but you don't know? Fun fact. F-U-X facts. Wouldn't you like to know the things? Fun fact. F-U-X facts. You think you know but you don't know? Fun fact. F-U-X facts. Wouldn't you like to know all things about wood?
Hi, fun fact for you. A lot of viewers.
Hey, guys. Hey, sorry. Steph. Hey, guys. This is not.
I'm doing a fun fact.
This is not what's. I can't even see your body. I can only see your lower half. I can just see this, Mr. Gilbert. Steph, guys. This is not what Steph wanted. She wanted him on this side. Come on, Mr. Gilbert.
Okay, but I'm doing my fun fact. I have a fun fact for you. A lot of my viewers have written in and asked the difference between a tree and a shrub. Or a bush.
Wouldn't you like to know the things?
Okay, and so I'm going to tell you the difference. A tree has a stump. Bushes do not. Bushes branch out from the bottom. So, that's a fact.
Oh my goodness. Another day off work. Another day, another dollar. Hi. Looks like you called me in some of my recreation activities. I like to fish a lot. I like to kind of partake in some of the natural resources, including hunting and fishing activities. So please, support your local hunting and fishing clubs and support your natural resources by paying your appropriate license fees and paying for all your tags. Thank you guys so much for joining us this year. Coming up season 1, thanking you guys, when really you guys should be thanking me. But that's not the case. I'm so thankful that you guys followed us around and joined us for some of this stuff. So from Larry Woodstone, personally, thank you guys.